A quick video for you on balancing chemical equations. So just before we get started, I've got an example of an equation here. Remember that on the left-hand side of my equation are my reactants, so the things that are reacting together to make my products, which are on the right-hand side of my equation. What we need to do to ensure that we observe the law of conservation of mass, which is that nothing is created or destroyed, these equations that we work with, these chemical equations, need to be balanced on both sides. So we need to have the same amount of elements on the reactant side as we do on the product side. That ensures that nothing was just created out of nowhere. We're acknowledging that we started with a certain amount of the reactants and we're finishing with the same quantities of those elements in the products. So what we do is I'm going to draw a little table here which helps. We need to count up how many of each of those elements we have in the reactants and the products. Now, I'm sorry about my messy writing. I'm just going to write as well. Remember, it's reactants on this side. Oh, that's very messy writing. I hope you can still read that. I'll get a better pen one day. And products on the right-hand side. So, what do I have? On my left-hand side, I have Fe, which is what? It's iron. I also have an oxygen, and I also have carbon. Now I've got the same thing here on the right-hand side, but they're not in equal quantities, or we can double-check that. Oops. At the moment, let's see how we're traveling. So on the left-hand side, I've got 2 ions. Now you can do these as tallies or you can do numbers. I like to tally it because I feel like it's sort of less rubbing out and writing something new. You can just continually add or take away from your tally. So we've got 2 ions on the left-hand side. We've got 1, 2, 3 oxygens, and I've got 1 carbon. What about on the product side, on the right-hand side? I've got 1 iron, I've got 1 carbon, and I've got 1, 2 oxygens. Now, how am I going to tackle this? How am I going to fix these differences? Let's have a go at our iron first. So on the left-hand side, we've got 2 iron. We've only got 1 on the right-hand side. So let's add a coefficient of 2 out the front here. Now I've got 2 iron on my right-hand side, and I've got 2 on my left. So we've balanced that. The next thing is my carbon. So I've got the same amount of carbon on one side as the other. However, my oxygen is unbalanced. I need to increase the number of oxygens on the right-hand side. So I'm going to put a little 2 in there. Now I need to adjust my numbers. I've got 2 carbons on the right-hand side now. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 2, 4 oxygens. Alright, now I've put my numbers out of whack. Let's go back over to our reactant side. I've got 3 oxygens on my left-hand side, and I've got 4 on my right-hand side. I'm going to have to multiply my iron oxide by a coefficient, or increase the number there. I'm going to do that with a 2. So, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 times 2 is 4 ions. And I've got 6 oxygens because I have times 3 by 2. Moving back over to my products. Now I need to change this coefficient that I put out the front of my iron. So this one here, I had 2. I now need that to be a 4, don't I? Because I have a different... I've changed the coefficient on the left-hand side. I need to adjust the right-hand side. So I had 2 ions. I've got 4 on the left-hand side. So I now need to change that to a 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ions. That's good. That's balanced now. Now I've got 4 oxygens on the right-hand side and 6 oxygens on the left-hand side. I'm going to need to change the number out the front of my carbon dioxide there, because that no longer fits for us. How do I get 4 to 6? Well, I had 2 times 2. If I go 3 times 2, then I've got 6 oxygens. 3 times 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oxygens. What's left? I've now got 3 carbons because I've times that carbon dioxide by 3. 3 carbons. I need to adjust the carbons on my reactant side to be 3 as well. I've balanced that. Let's double check. Iron on the left hand side is 4, on the right hand side is 4. Left hand side the oxygen is 6, right hand side is 6. And then our carbons are the same on both sides as well. Nicely done. Let's have a go at another example. Righty, let's pop my little table in. So I go left hand side, right hand side. Hydrogen on one side and oxygen on one side, same on the other. Righty, how many hydrogens do I have? I've got 2 here. I've got 2 oxygens. I've got 2 hydrogens here. I've got 1, 2, 3 oxygens on that side. How do I fix this? Let's see. If I make this a 2 out the front here, then I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogens. 1, 2, 3, 4 oxygens. Doesn't balance still. What if I multiply this here by 2? I double the amount of hydrogen, I double the amount of water that I have. Let's see how that adjusts. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogens, and I've got 2 times oxygen, so there's 2 plus the other 2. Hey, it's balanced. That's it, nicely done. I'll do one more example. Now let's see. I know that Sam had a question. Let's do this tricky one. Lots of counting to be done here. Left hand side, right hand side. We've got carbons, we've got hydrogens, we've got oxygens. Carbons, hydrogens, oxygens. How many carbons do we have on the left hand side? I can see 1, 2. How many on the right hand side? Just 1. Oops. I need to change my color. How many hydrogens on the left hand side? 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. How many oxygens on the left hand side? 1, 2, 3. How many carbons on the right hand side? We've got 1 there. How many hydrogens? 1, 2. How many oxygens? 1, 2, 3. Nicely done. First of all, I need to increase the amount of carbon on the right hand side here. I'm going to times that by 2. I need to double the amount of carbon on the right hand side so it matches the left. I've now got 2 carbons, but I've also increased my oxygens. Now I've got 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1. I've got 5 oxygens there. What else do I need to do? I've got 2 hydrogens on the right hand side. I've got 6 on the left. I'm going to multiply this water molecule by 3. 3 lots of that water, which would give me 3 times 2 is 6. 6 hydrogens on the left hand side. Again, I need to adjust my oxygen. Now I've got 2 times 2 is 4 oxygens there in the carbon dioxide. 3 times 1 is 3, so I've got 4 and 3 is 7 oxygens. But over here, my oxygens aren't matching up. I've only got 3 on the left hand side, but I've got 7 on the right. How can I change that? Well, I need to adjust the coefficient here out the front of my oxygen. I've got 1 lonely little oxygen in this compound. That's okay, that's actually an alcohol group. We like having him there because that's starting to make sense with our numbers. I've got an odd number of 7 on the right hand side. I need to increase my number of 3 to 7, so I'm going to put a 3 out the front of my oxygen molecule. Now I've got 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 for that lonely little oxygen in the alcohol. I've now got 7. So, balance there for you. I hope that helps. If you've got any further questions, send me an email or ask in Teams. If you'd like me to do any more examples, then please let me know.